it's like most of the complaints you see on YouTube about every country is from African Americans. In this video, I want to share with you 5 things you need to look out for whenever an African American comes on YouTube. I want to share my experience about this country, about Africa, about Kenya, about Ghana. There are 5 things you need to look out for whenever they come like that. What really pisses them off more is when their colleague African American comes to share counter experience or probably say they are lying. It's not so. It really pisses them off. Number one is, why not other races? It seems most of the videos you see about, complaining about any country is mostly from African American. So I checked on YouTube bad experiences about any country, and most of the videos you see that have been done are made by African Americans. I did for Ghana. Most of the videos are from African American. I did for Nigeria, same. I did for Kenya, same. So why is it that most of the bad reviews or bad experiences are only coming from one type of people, which is African Americans? I'm not saying all African American, but most of those videos that you see are only from African Americans. Don't you think that probably, with all due respect, I know there's truth in everything, but don't you think that there's something probably wrong with some of you? Yes, because ordinarily we have more Chinese in Ghana than African Americans. We have more ordinary white people in Ghana than African Americans. We have other races in Ghana than you. Indians, we have more of them than you. So why is it that most of the complaints are coming from the very small minority that visits a country? Why is it so? Number two is that 60% of the stories African Americans share on their channels are either heresy, like they've just heard it somewhere, or they are probably lying. Yes, over 60% of the stories they share. They come and sit on their channel and say, we want to share our experience about Ghana. We want to share about our experience about Kenya, about Uganda, about so and so country. But at the end of the day, they end up telling stories they have heard, stories that they don't have evidence, the stories that they've never confirmed. There's a couple of ladies who shared a story recently, and she said that Ghana, the police are very worse. Someone unalived his girlfriend, put him in the car boot, and the police, they don't even check the boots, and they were able to escape with it. And later they went to open the boot, and there's a lot of blood in the boots and those kind of things. So she shared that kind of story, backing her claims that Ghana police and Ghana system is corrupt and everything. Now, the question is that if you ask this lady, what is the evidence for this story? She would not be able to defend the story. She just expects you people to believe it and not question it. That's the thing, you understand? So they tell most of the stories they've heard. And then I've heard someone told me this, bad experience. Someone told me that. No evidence. You sit in a car with somebody, and then the taxi driver shares a story, and all of a sudden you just believe it. And you believe that everybody should believe such. No evidence. Nobody questions them whether what they are saying is true or false, whether they have any evidence, whether they themselves have done any research. So this just shows how dumb, excuse me to say dumb, some of the African Americans YouTubers are. They don't confirm the stories. All they do is that just because they have heard it, therefore you must also believe it when you are watching them. And it's so sad. You understand? So when you are listening to an African American share their own experience on their channel, please pay attention to them. Most of the stories they share, over 60% of the stories they share are not true. They just listen to them or they heard somewhere and they are repeating it. Number three, most of the African American YouTubers, they think everyone is dumb. They don't want you to ask them to share good experiences as well. At least the time you were experiencing the bad experiences, things were not going on well for you. There are definitely some good experiences that you were able to enjoy. So tell us the story too. Why you come on your channel, you only tell us the bad side and you don't give us the good side as well. We deserve to also, listen to the good side. So if you go and watch those people who come to say bad about any country, just go and watch their previous videos. Like 2-month time, 3-month time, 6-month time. It is the same lane, only negative. So are you trying to tell me that the time you were facing the difficulties and going through the negative things, you didn't enjoy any benefits? You didn't enjoy any good fortune? You didn't enjoy any good news? So if you request that they should tell you good news too, they'll get pissed off. They'll tell you no good news in Ghana, no good news in Uganda, no good news in Kenya. And that's what they're going to say. But they believe some of the viewers are dumb. You can't request them to share you good news. As an intelligent person, whenever you're watching someone, the person is just tilted to one side, you have to request for good news. And when you come on my channel, that's what I do. Much as I share good things about Ghana, I tell you, hey, this one is no good, this one is no good. I'll give you the negative aspect as well. So every human being has positive side and negative side. Everything in this world has positive side and negative side. So when you find someone coming to share, bad side about something, and he doesn't share the good side about something, that is not intelligent. This same, let me give you an example, like Wadmaya, like this. Wadmaya, he shares good things about every country, especially Ghana. You understand? And he again, I've watched a couple of his videos. He shared bad things. You understand? That to me, I think is fair. If you are sharing bad things about a country, you should be ready to share good about it as well. And that is where our African American propaganda YouTubers, they lack, the wisdom. They should do a little bit of justice when it comes to sharing the good side about a country you speak bad about. That to me is fair. And number 4, this leads to me to the point of saying most of the African American YouTubers are not honest. They come and say that, oh, thank you for being honest with us. The viewers and the comment section, they say, thank you for being honest with us. Thank you for being honest. But that is not honesty. Honesty is acknowledging good and acknowledging bad. But when you listen to someone and the person is only acknowledging bad, or the wrong things or the negative things, that is not honesty. That is what we call propaganda. An honest person will acknowledge that, oh, this thing is good in Ghana. This is good. This is good. However, this is also bad. This is bad. This is bad. That is a honest person. But when you have someone come on their channel, well, my experience about Ghana, you only share bad things about Ghana. That is not honest. There's a lady who went on her channel and said she came to Ghana, enrolled her kids in a school where they pay a semester $15,000 US. And she goes around and says Ghana is expensive. Who does that? Who in Ghana here? Me. I'm speaking English with you here. Did I attend a $15,000 school in Ghana? Oh, come on, you place yourself in a disadvantaged position, then you go around and blame the country. That is one thing they are not doing. They are not honest. Whenever they come and they share experience, they are not honest. African American YouTubers, they are not honest. Some of them, you understand, they are not honest. They don't share they share, bad. They don't share good. That's not honesty. If you speak bad, you should be ready to speak good as well. So they think that most of the viewers are dumb, and that therefore, when they share bad, that helps their channels to grow, and they keep doing the bad. They keep sharing only the negative side. But that, to me, if I'm a viewer, I will know that this is not intelligence. This is lack of wisdom and honesty, and probably a propagandist. Then the last point is that some African Americans think that they are doing us a favor by coming to Africa. It's not so. You are doing yourself a favor by coming to Africa, not us. Therefore, when they say they won't come to Africa, they expect us to come and beg them. And you go and check people's YouTube comment section. Whenever some people come to share bad experience about Ghana, Kenya, or Uganda, or whatever, then I won't come to Ghana. I'm planning to book a ticket to come to Ghana, but I'm not coming. I'm staying. I'm staying in America. I'm happy. Come on, stay there. Stay there. You think ordinary Africans are begging you to come to Africa? No. If you come to Africa, how is that one going to favor me? How is that one going to favor an ordinary Ghanaian on the street? The only people that is begging you to come to Africa is the government. It's the government that is begging you to please come to Africa, but not ordinary Ghanaians. So, and other than that, you are doing yourself a favor by coming to Africa, not us. Because when you come to Africa, you know the benefits you are enjoying. You know the safety. Nobody harasses you of racism. You know the benefits why you are coming to Africa. It is 2 coin. You are doing a favor to yourself. We are also doing a favor to ourselves. If you come to Africa, you patronize the African business. They get to gain, and at the same time, you also get value by that, and you enjoy yourself, and you go back. So don't think that when you are coming to Africa, you are doing Africans a favor, and therefore when you say you won't come to Africa, we should come and beg you. No, it's a misconception. Don't think like that. The only people that beg you to come to Africa is the government. So in a humble way, these are 5 things you need to look out for whenever you watch an African American who comes to, share or make any video on YouTube about their experience. They feel self-entitled. They feel like whatever they say, nobody should question them. They feel like anyone who questions them is not honest, especially when their own African Americans share counter experiences or disapprove or disagrees with whatever they are saying. In conclusion, what we have to say is that much as we love to have you around and we love to accept you and we love to be with you, you should take note that number one, Africa is not a perfect place, it's not a heaven. You understand? So when you are coming here, don't expect everything to be perfect. That's number one. Number two is that much as we love you to be here, we are not dying or begging you to come. It is a favor you are doing your own self. You understand? Number three is that I personally know African Americans are enjoying themselves in Ghana here. However, there are these, some African Americans who are in their countries or other places who do not want to come to Africa. And they are just going on YouTube looking for a reason to say, this is the reason I don't want to go to Ghana. This is the reason I don't want to go to Nigeria. This is the reason I don't want to. They are just looking for that kind of reasons. So whenever you go on YouTube, be aware of this kind of people. They already don't want to come. And they are looking for a reason to say, this is the reason. I say that you are always entitled to your decision, but don't go around looking for an evidence to support for your decision. Number four is that for those of you who don't want to come to Ghana, don't want to come to Kenya, Nigeria, Uganda, or anywhere, please stay. Stay wherever you are. You understand? Leave some of us who want to come to come. Leave those people, those African Americans who want to come to Africa to come. Leave them alone. You don't want to come. Stay wherever you are. Whenever you have divorce issue, they will confiscate your house from you. You don't want to come. Stay wherever you are. Whenever there's any racism, you are the first person to be attacked. You don't want to come. Stay wherever you are. Your kids cannot go out and work freely in your own country. You don't want to come. Stay wherever you are. Live in a system where you don't have financial freedom. You only work and only realize at your retirement that you have nothing. You don't want to come. Stay wherever you are and stop trying to convince other people to be like you. You're welcome to Business Ghana TV. My name is Imoru Sadat. If you want to buy land in Ghana, you want to buy registered land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, just check in the description of the video. You get my number, you reach me. Salam alaikum.
My name is Imoru Sadat. Subscribe. Business Ghana TV. Thank you.